the Car Man Show. It's about that time. Yeah, you know, get ready for the Car Man Show. Turn on your TVs and your radios. It's time for the Car Man Show. Tired of riding that old car, spending all that cash on breakdown and repairs, burning all that gas. Paying on time, but car got you late. Need a newer car with a lower interest rate. Public transportation giving you the blues. Call the car man, he'll know what to do. Don't waste no more time, cause now you know, pick up the phone. It's the Car Man Show. Who can? You can. Who can? You can. I can. You can. With who? Car Man. Who can? You can. Who can? You can. I can. You can. With who? Car Man. Who can? You can. Who can? You can. I can. You can. With who? Car Man. Who can? You can. Who can? You can. I can. You can. With who? Car Man.
Another edition of Ask the Car Man. Welcome to another edition of Ask the Car Man. I want to thank everybody that transferred over from my broadcast on Praise 102.7 in Detroit. And we want to be able to answer any questions that you may have in regards to your situation. The reason that we're doing this is because a lot of people have questions about their car situation. And so this morning, what I want to do is I want to talk about those questions that you might have. I want to be able to see if I can help answer any of the questions. So we do this every Saturday to see if there's any questions that people have. So if you're out here and you're listening, you have a car question, you're trying to figure out what should I do initially from the show that we just did. We talked about the 3 car questions that you needed to know. What is my car really worth? Do you actually know what your car is worth? Some people don't. And so we briefly talked about that. We talked about, how far you're upside down. I mean, a lot of you are upside down in the car that you have, which is owing more than what your car is worth. We talked about that. And then what are your options? Once all of this, you find all this information out. There are some of you out here that have options that you can actually get into another car today. You could actually get into another car today, but what I want to do is I want to answer any questions that you may have. And so we've this is our second week of answering questions immediately after the show. And I want to be able to help answer those questions that are particular to your car situation, So definitely the number where you can ask that question is 630-701 9595. If you've got a question, that number is 630-701 9595. That is the hotline where you can get through right away, and we can answer your question. That's what I'm here to do on every Saturday morning, to help you in solving car situations. So, we open up this podcast to be able to give people an opportunity to call in. And, I've been doing radio for a long time. There are a lot of people out here that have, heard me on the radio. And there are a lot of people out here that not only have heard me on the radio, you have actually called me and I've been able to help you get into a better vehicle. And that's what I want to do on this morning. So I want to encourage everybody listening to, stay positive with your car situation, because there is absolutely no reason that whatever situation that you're in, there can't be a solution. A lot of times when you deal with these dealerships, you're only dealing with what their solutions are. There are other solutions on top of what they give you. And so I'm here to tell you that there's got to be a better situation for you. And so in saying that there's a better situation for you, you let me know what that better situation can be. You let me know what I can do to help you. So if you have a car question, if you've got a car question about your soon to be purchase, maybe you're going out to look at a car today, or you have a car question in regards to maybe the car that you have and you feel like that you're stuck in, I can answer that question. The number is 630-701-9595. Maybe you have a car question that is extreme. Maybe your car is in danger of being repossessed. And because it's in danger of being repossessed, you don't know what to do. Well, I can help answer that question. I can help answer that question. So I want you to give me a call. Take advantage of what I'm saying. Again, the reason that we do this is kind of a 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it takes, to see if there's any lingering questions that we have from the carryover from the show, or you may have just tuned in and you might have a car question. So you can get through with that car question at 630-701-9595, or you can go to the website, thecarmanshow.com. Thecarmanshow.com. You can actually hear the broadcast as we are doing it now, and you can actually chat with me and ask a question. So not only can you call, you can also chat. So while we're waiting on some callers, I want to encourage people out here that have cars and you've dealt with dealerships and you feel very uncomfortable when you're dealing with car dealerships. And the crazy thing about it is that dealerships, and I've worked at dealerships. Dealerships have a way of making you feel like that you are the dumbest person in the world, because there's always something that you forgot to ask. There's always something that you find out 30 days after you purchased the car. There's always something that you find out 2 years after you bought the car that you felt the dealership should have told you. And what happens is the way the dealerships operate, they operate solely on the idea that if you are in a car or you're trying to buy a car, they're going to tell you on a need-to-know basis. They're not going to go into any long explanations. They're not going to do any of that. They're basically going to set it up where you are in a vehicle. You are in a vehicle, or you're trying to buy a vehicle, and you talk to them. The only thing that they're going to do, the absolute only thing that they're going to do, is they are going to tell you what you need to know in order for them to sell you a car. And that's it. So if you don't ask the question, they're not going to suggest that you ask that question. That's just the way it is. So it's important for you to be educated is what I'm trying to say. So listen, I guess we don't have a caller today. Last week we had 4 callers, but if you've got a question before I get ready to get out of here, this is your opportunity to give us a call, and we can talk with you about your situation. The number is 888-477-8593. That's 888-477-8593. I'm sorry, not 8. Well, you can use that number, but here is the number where you can ask a question. The number is 630-501-701. I'm sorry. I'm reading my notes. My notes are getting off. 630-701-9595. That's 630-701-9595. If you've got a question, before I get out of here in about 4 minutes. If you've got a question, this is the time to ask that question. The number is 630-701-9595. If you've got a question and you want to have it answered, the number is 630-701-9595. I will be here to answer any questions that you have. I will be here to help you solve your situation. So the phone lines are open and you have an opportunity to call. So take advantage of it. If you've got a question, looks like things are kind of light today. So I'm going to end up getting out of here and hopefully talk with you next week. We've got our regular podcast coming out on Wednesday. That's our new podcast. We come out with a new podcast every Wednesday, and definitely look forward to talking with you then. So listen, I definitely appreciate everybody that might be still listening. Today, we really didn't get any callers. That's the purpose of this, not to go into anything else, but just a question and answer forum for people that may have questions. We've got a lot of phone calls on our hotline, so we look forward to talking to all of you. But outside of that, I'm going to get out of here and definitely look forward to talking with you on our podcast next week. As always, remember, you can with Carman.